type the word, what's our word? Cabin, C-A-B-I-N, cabin for the product list. You guys, we had a new launch today, the winter launch. If you want to see that, make sure you type the word cabin, check your messages, and you can go see all the stuff coming for winter time. I'm super excited about it. I have a door tag from my chalk site. This is from the Chalk Spot. I'm going to take the jute string out that comes with it and set it aside. Hopefully I remember where it is. And then we're going to get some paste out and do a little Mod Podging today. So when you get here, say hi, like I said. Getting my Mod Podge ready. Have not done a Mod Podge project in some time. And I actually think I'm going to start with vanilla. Hi, Kathy. I'm good. Hi, Jessica. Morgan, how are you? We're going to give it just a light coat of the vanilla to start because we are going to put some rice paper underneath. And then we'll get more of a heavier coat where we don't need it, all the things. Hi, Ellen. Ellen, did you get my response? Hopefully, sorry I sent you like the wrong information earlier. I read what you said and I thought you were talking about something else. And then I hopefully gave you the information you need. If you have more questions, just let me know. Happy to help in any way, whatever, whatever path you want to be on with me. If you just want to be a customer, that's great. Retail, perks, club, whatever. If you want to join my team, that's awesome too. I just want you guys to be happy. I want you to love the products as much as I do. So don't hesitate to ask questions. I promise you I will give you the most direct, honest answer that I have knowledge of. So glad to catch you live. Yay! I'm feeling pretty good. Thanks for asking. Like I said, I'm just going to do kind of a light-ish vanilla coat. This is vanilla, as I said. And this does not need to be, it doesn't need to be perfect, nor does it need to go all the way to the bottom. You guys, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I just thought of this as I got home from and we're just going to play with this craft today. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Janet. Hi, Denise. How's everybody? Did you check out the new launch? Guys, go check it out. It's super cute. All the things coming. There's some cute things coming. How are you guys doing? Yes, I did. It's okay. All right, good. Pam, hello. Kim Daniels, hello. I'm doing great, Jessica. Thanks for asking. Hi, Christina and Maud. Jessica. Jan is here. Hi, Kathy Lang. Hope you're doing good. Hi, Mary Ann. Welcome, welcome. So what we're doing right now is adding just a lighter color to the brown to brighten it up a little bit. And then we're going to Mod Podge, and I got to make a plan here. So I have this piece. I get my rice paper from Decoupage Central. I do have an affiliate link with them. If you guys need that, let me know. I can always get it for you. But we're going to do a little mapping out here. So this is the transfer we're going to use. I have not had a chance to use this. It's going to be a perfect winter scene. But I need to mark off how high up I do not need my rice paper. So let me get, you know what? Let me just get some water right about there. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting a little bit of water on this rice paper so I can tear it. I can tear it where I want to do it, okay? So if you don't want like a straight cut line, it's a little easier if you ever want to like blend. I can't say this is going to be perfect, you guys, because I have not done this in a while. But I'm going to try it because I need some fun craft therapy today. Anyhow, you want it, instead of cutting it where you don't want it, it's easier to blend if you have kind of jagged lines. So this is how I'm doing it. And I'm going to keep this because I'm not sure how much of this, if I need any of it or whatnot. So this is our frayed line, okay? Hi, Christy McKinney. How are you? Karen, thanks for sprinkling. Okay, and then we're going to take my Mod Podge. I'm going to use just regular Mod Podge. Though I am way down at the bottom. I honestly need a new jar of this. This is probably pretty thick here. And we're going to give it a good coat of Mod Podge. How are you, Karen? We're going to get a new coat, one quick coat. Guys, I will pull a Happy Mail winner from my VIP post from yesterday. So you have a little bit more time to post your screenshots. Make sure you post them right on the post in the VIP group if you want to be entered to win Happy Mail, and I will post the winner in the VIP group. Somebody's going to get some Happy Mail. A bunch of you I know already posted pictures, so you're good. You only need one. Everybody's going to get their name in once. Just post, go to the lookbook, take a screenshot of your favorite item from the launch. There's some really good spiritual ones, you guys, if you're into that. Anyhow, post your favorite, and then I'm going to pull a winner for the Happy Mail giveaway. And then you place an order on my site today. I posted that in the broadcast channel. You can be entered to win Happy Mail also. Just make sure you meet all those parameters. We'll do some giveaways. All right, we've got our Mod Podge. We're going to take our piece. Slide it down just a little bit more. Just a smidge. And then this is rice paper, so I can use my fingers a little bit to roll it on. If you're going to do something like this with a napkin, you're going to want to take a piece of saran wrap and a brayer and kind of roll it on, okay? So, but because the tissue paper this is like a rice paper, because it is so much more durable, I can use my fingers and it won't tear. You just don't want it to tear, okay? It's kind of the biggest deal. So we're going to do this, and then what am I going to do? What's my next step? I think we're going to let this dry. And then my next step is we're going to get some bright white and do kind of down here, and we'll worry about blending it later. Okay, so that's our next step. Get another brush. I still have wrapping to do, you guys. Does anybody still have wrapping to do? Just when I think I'm done, I'm like, ugh, I'm not. I still have Christmas things to wrap. It'll get done or it won't. Or everything will just go in a bag and that'll be the end of it. This is the way it'll go. I do have bags. Okay, so I'm going to do bright white, I think most of the way up. Because I do want the bottom to look more like snow. I'm not super worried about blending this right at the moment. I'll worry about that after we get this painted white. And chalk, all the things. Our transfer and all the things. Okay. Yes, Kathy said yes, but I don't know what yes was to. Let me see. What all is happening? Right. Oh, Kathy, you still have stuff to wrap is what you're saying. I asked the question. I don't remember what the question was. Okay, we're just gonna go to like here, just under where the tissue paper is. And then we're gonna get this painted, probably do another coat. We're gonna dry it and get another coat going. Yeah, I still have a bunch. I mean, I have a lot done. I'm like, ugh, I just want to be done. This happens to me every year. I get very gung-ho and I wrap really pretty and I make tags and bows. And then toward the end, I'm like, ugh. I start putting things in bags and I'm just like, I'm done. You're like, you got a name on it. Yeah, I still have something to shop for too, Ellen. I'm with you. Oh my goodness. You see, I've had years like that, Cindy, where I have to be ready super early. It's a little stressful, right? Hi, Pat Hill. Kim said she's not done shopping. Me either. I still have probably at least one person to buy for, maybe two. Christy, you still have all your wrapping to do. I had to do some of it because you guys know I was having a bit of a panic attack when I work all day and then I do this and then I want to cut for you guys. You guys, this is too much. It is a lot. But this is the part I always do. I'm a person, my kids tease me. They're like, Mom, you follow the dopamine. I do the things that I love to do first. So that includes crafting. I come home from school, I come straight in here, I plan a project. That's what I do. That's the easy part. Then I sort of have to force myself to do the things I don't want to do. It's bad, I know. But you know what? I did all the things I had to do when my kids were young. And now we're empty nesters and there's no pressure to do all that. Okay, we've got this painted. I think this is going to be good enough for now. Because I might add some texture later and all the things. So what we're going to do is dry this and sand and wax it. Oh, procrastination is your middle name? The thing is, it gives me anxiety to procrastinate, but I have the inability to not procrastinate. Wrapped ready. Deborah, that's awesome. You are the best. We all strive to be you. I'm going to tell you that. Pat says, great picture of your son. Oh, thank you. So yes, he had, obviously in the pictures of his engagement, you could see he had a photographer there and all that. I don't have those photos yet. But his friend was there and I said, Noah, you got a video and you got to get some pictures. So he was really nice to do it. So thank you for that. Okay, now I'm going to do this. This is my favorite part of, I don't want to get this on my dress, of decoupage is this part. Do you guys like this part? Where you just go around the edge, sanding in a downward motion. It's so satisfying to do this part. Hi, Cindy. Thanks for sprinkling, Cindy. You're the best. You're going to do this so it doesn't rip, right? I have a very coarse sandpaper. Okay, there we go. There's that. I know it's not blended, but we're going to keep all this. All right. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. All right, and then we're going to go back to a very fine grit paper. Goodness gracious. I only have a million of them. I should just get a new one. Okay, and we're going to sand this lightly and wax it to smooth out our paint. My paper towel fell on the ground. Let me grab it. Hi, Wendy. How are you? It must have fallen the other day because it did not fall today. You want to get all your sanding dust up and then some wax. You know, I don't know how much. I'm just going to wax here because I want to blend And I don't want my paste to kind of bead up, so I'm probably going to, for now, just wax like this much. Not all the way up. And then I'm going to buff it back. Okay, and then step 7. We're going to take this transfer, okay, and we're going to fuzz it. Trying to recoup. Busy weekend. Oh, I hear you. This is the busiest time of year, I think, for everyone, right? What did you do this weekend that was so busy? I am just adding lint. This way, this will just add added protection that, I got way too much because my towel needs to be cleaned apparently. That way it won't pull up my paint. Okay. I got way too much lint on the back of this. And I need to wash my towel. Probably I should wash my towel every week. And I do not. All right, we're going to take this cabin. I'm going to put it right there, I guess. If you get lint, big lint pieces, you're going to want to pull those out. Because you don't want to get any bleeds. You can always paint your background, but you know. Okay, now for this, so this is from the Tiffany Thiessen launch, you guys. And this is based on, just so you know, her real cabin. Did you know this? How much wax is enough? Well, I mean, I just rub a little bit on, like very little, and then buff it back. It should just feel slippery when you're done. It shouldn't feel sticky. How does that help? Anyhow, she designed this based on her actual cabin in the woods, where her family goes. This is where they spend a lot of time. If you guys didn't know that, it was something we learned. I think at ChalkCon is where we learned it. Okay, so I'm going to start. I'm actually going to do all this at once. I'm tired typing. Oh, you did have a busy weekend. You had lots of things going on. Okay, I'm going to start with the green. So we're going to use Ivy. And I'm going to do the tree in Ivy. On both sides. I'm just going to carefully go down the edge here. So this is chalk paste. It's not paint. You want to take your chalk paste, press it in the silk screen. I'm just looking, is this snow or is this tree? It's tree. And then scrape up your excess, okay? Put it back in the jar. And then, oh good, I'm glad that helps. Hi, Florine. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to lift on both sides. And what I'm doing is just releasing the paste from the silk screen. Isn't that cool? Okay, and then I'm only going to lay it down, but I'm going to press where I have not chalked yet. Okay, and then I'm going to take my espresso brown for the rest. So I remember when they were showing us this, Tiffany Thiessen, Saved by the Bell, lady, apparently 90210, though I didn't remember that. She wanted the roof to be snow covered. Remember, it was important. And I don't know where it is, but I do know this is based on her cabin. Okay, then we're going to lift this all up. You guys, how adorable. How's it look so far? Isn't it pretty? All right, we're going to keep this because I'm not sure if I'm going to add the words or not. Keyword is cabin. That's so pretty. Okay, I want to poke the hole back into my tag. Okay. And then we're going to work on, I don't know, blending this. Okay, now be patient because I am not a paint expert. I'm not a paint expert, but I think we can probably pull this off, okay? So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to use vanilla and Dune, which I forgot to put in the cart link. I'm actually thinking I need a little bit of blue, which I did not put in the cart link. And bright white, but let me get a little blue here. Let's use, well, actually, it really shouldn't be too much. Okay, if we use blue, we're going to use super watered down, like really, really, like maybe just what's in the lid. This is Tide. No, is this Tide or Lagoon? This is Lagoon. You could use either probably. And I'm just going to get some brushes. Okay, and I'm going to start with vanilla. And I'm going to do pouncing. Okay, just to kind of blend these two colors together. And the vanilla matches this part of the tissue paper. And what you're going to want to do is go like up into the tissue paper. Doesn't have to be everywhere, but you're going to want to go up and down into it, right? Don't just go on the line when you're blending it. At least this is what helps me, you guys. Okay, and this is just in the line area. I'll do a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to switch. I might not even need the blue. I'm going to switch to my bright white. There's my lid. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go into the into whatever this color is, vanilla, and just kind of blend it into it. Just a little bit, just enough to like take your eye away from the line. So you're going to want to go up into your blue, into your tissue paper, and just keep your brush kind of dry. And then you can always, if it's too much or whatever, you can always switch back to the vanilla, right? Just kind of go back and forth. Until it looks right. This one, I think I have a little too much. So this is the vanilla, and I'm just pouncing it. Okay, and then with my white, I'm going to take my white and do texture all the way down. What do you guys think? Hit that heart button. Have you checked out the launch? Let me know. If not, type the word cabin and check your messages and go look at it. Hi, Amanda, Patricia. All right. You guys, this is turning out so awesome. And if I can do this, you can do it, because you guys, when I tell you I'm not an artist, it's an understatement. I kind of want a little bit on the steps. So I'm barely touching. I'll hold it up so you can see. It's turning out amazing. What do you think? My blending is not perfect, but I think it's good enough. I think it's good enough. And then, I don't know if I'm going to do any of the blue or not. Maybe just a smidge. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Wendy. All right, hang on. We're going to get some water, big time. I know I got water in there. There's a bunch of water on this sponge brush and a bunch of water in the lid. I'm not sure if I even need this or if this is going to ruin it. So we're about to find out. You don't know me. I have trouble with simple things. Cindy, you can do it. It's just crafting. If it's bad, you just, whatever. If you don't like the way it looks, in the end, you paint over it. That's the beauty. If it brings you joy when you made it, then it's fine. Okay, this is giving it just a slight blue tint, which is, I think, what I needed to make it a little better. Just a little bit better. And again, you want to go up higher than you think. Like, go into your tissue, okay? That's the only thing I can say. Thanks for sprinkling. You're awesome. Okay, now let's dry all this. I'll hold it up so you can see my texture on the steps. And the blending a little closer. I mean, from far away, it probably looks amazing. But up close, I mean, it still looks pretty good. I'm going to say it's decent. What do you guys think? I'm going to hold it nice and close for you so you can critique me. What do you think? Hit that heart button. Oh, it looks good in the... Hey, it looks pretty good over there. Not bad. I'm proud of this. Considering I had no idea what I was even going to do about 30 minutes ago. Okay, now I kind of want to put the words cozy up on it, but I'm not sure where. You guys like it? Thank you, guys. I kind of think I could put it here or here. Okay, they have the words. I'll show you here. Cozy up. So I could either put it here. These are your options. Left or right. The right would be like here. What do you guys think? I actually think I might have cutouts. While you are, I do. Sweet. Let me know. Would you do them on the bottom right or the upper left? Now I do the cutouts for these. I totally forgot I did. So let me get the words out. And I think I'll just do the words. So let me know, left or right? Let's do a little quick paint while you guys are giving me your opinions. Left or right? Left top, Cindy says. I'm going to paint this in bright white, and we're going to actually do it in the, I think I'm going to pull this lagoon. Left, left. Everybody you guys like the left. That was my original idea, but then I wasn't sure. All right, we're going to do one coat, and then we're going to put the, here, let's just dry these real quick. Marion says right, Patricia left, like a couple of lefts. Mary, hi Mary. Mary says right. All right, well, you know what? Now that I got the cutouts, I can put it everywhere and we can decide once we see it. Now that I have these, I forgot I even had them. You could do the whole thing with the cutouts, as it turns out. Okay, I'm just going to line it all up because it'll be I just rather do it all at once. I'll do it all at once. I just talked to Joe actually before I went live. And he was in Marseille yesterday. It sent me the most amazing pictures of a sunset, you guys. This time lapse of this sunset was gorgeous. Let me know. Do you want me to post? I can post it in my stories if you want to see it. It's gorgeous. The life he's living right now is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. He's not there now, but he was there yesterday. You know, he just fled off to the Mediterranean Sea. Whatever. Since I've never even, well, we've been abroad once, but not, it was with work. He's a hardworking kid. Right, left. We got rights and lefts all over the place. So he's not a kid. He's 27 for Pete's sake. He's a grown man. But you know what I mean. Okay, let's put this somewhere. This, guys, you're going to use, water and a board eraser to clean it. Denise wants to see it. You guys want to, what am I doing? This. Water and a board eraser to clean. I'll post it in my stories on this page, okay? And you guys can see it. It's pretty cool. He just sent me the time lapse just before I went live. Okay, let's see where we like it the best, and then that's where we'll put it. Most of you guys said right, I think. Right. Okay, I think it's a tie. So let me see what I like. I will be the tie break. I think I like it like this. Yep, we're going to do it this way. Upper left wins. Thank you, Terry Ann. Oh, goodness. I pulled this thing right off the thing here. I'm glad you like it. I just need to get my... There we go. Here we go. Let's glue this on just like so. And I brought like pine branches and stuff, but I don't think I'm going to put it on. If you are a bow person and you like to put bows on everything, go for it. I am not. Not really much of a bow person. Or a doodad person. I like to just make my craft with not a lot of extras. But feel free to add all your embellishments that you like. Okay. Let's get on the tag thing. I like it on the left too. I think that worked out great. All right, so we're just gonna feed this back in. Let me just see. I do have some pine branches. I do have pine cones, but I'm not promising anything. I'm not making any promises. Ooh, though I do kind of like this. I kind of like that vibe right there. I don't know, the pine cones may be a bit much. What do you think? Should we put the pine on here and maybe some snow, or just leave it? This is the interactive portion. I do have smaller pine cones. Pine cones or no pine? I mean, branches or no? We could do branches and a small pine cone. We'd have to have two, I guess. I don't know. It may be more than we need. I think I like it plain. I think we're going to leave it plain. What do you guys think? Oh, good. You think so too. Yay. Love it. What do you guys think? You love it? How cute is that little house? She is, I'm going to call her a she. She is adorable. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Type the word cabin. That way you can see all the new things on the site today. So many cool things going on. You get $5 flat rate shipping until the 12th. So you don't want to miss that, okay? Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Have a great night. Bye, everybody.